This is the Asadachi III from Union. It's a $259 price point binding. This binding comes about from multiple requests from people for us to redo a wood grain binding. So we took the chassis we took what we used last year with the Super Pro binding. The binding we did strictly for shop kids. It was real limited, and we used that chassis and then put wood grain and leather treatments to it. So essentially you have a combination of two bindings on here. You have the Force SL high back and regular Force base plate. Starting with the high back, we're using an asymmetrical symmetrical high back. So it's symmetrical in shape, meaning it's equal left and right on the sides, but asymmetrical in flex. So inside it flexes a lot easier than flexing to the outside. This is so you don't have to rotate your high backs towards your outer edge, so they're even like you did in the old days, so you don't have any calf bite. You have a quick adjust forward lean here, so if you need to run a ton of forward lean for riding in the dude tube, real simple. If you want to loosen it up, be real jib friendly, right there. Extruded aluminum heel loop, so super strong, won't bend, lifetime guarantee on that. We use 8.8 grade steel hardware. Everyone else uses 4.6. 8.8 is obviously a bigger number than 4.6. Means it's stronger, so we use a better grade of steel in here. On the base plates, this is a DuPont Nylon ST, DuPont Zytel. If you're familiar with BMX in the old days, there was a thing called Skyway Tough Wheels, and they were the unbreakable mag wheels. Same type of plastic in this. On this binding, on the Asadachi, we carbon inject this versus a fiberglass injected. So in our Force base plate and our data base plate, there's fiberglass added with the nylon. In the Asadachi, we add carbon, make it a little stiffer base plate than what you get in the lower end models, and also lighter weight. So we grade that injection of carbon fiber depending on the size. So in the medium large size, which fits a size 6 through 10 boot, there's a 7% composition of carbon fiber in here, and then in the large, extra large, there's a 14% mixture of carbon fiber that's mixed in with the plastic. On the bottom side, we use a dampening system. We use different durometers of EVA underneath the toe and heel. In the medium large, we use a 55 density, and then in the large, extra large, we use a 65. So much like skateboard bushings, theory being that the larger size binding is going to go with a bigger person, so you need a stiffer durometer. What that does is when we're using that EVA on there, it lifts the base plate, so the only thing that's actually touching on the board is this little ring here and then the disc. Everything else is sitting on EVA. So you don't have, if you're rolling over the bars or if you're going over the nose of the board or landing real deep in the back seat, you're going to have a board that flexes up. And when you have a straight base plate that goes across here that's all touching the board, that's basically a hinge point. So you'll get that board that folds up. So when you pull out all that material there, you've got a true flex, or you got an even flex that's allowed to happen there. You get a little give there, and you don't get the board snapping or breaking there. For the Asadachi, we've got an upgraded PU leather style strap. So there's 3 different densities of EVA throughout in here. Real good looking leather straps. There's a quick adjust ankle strap, so release that. Move it to the desired length. Stick that back in the hole. Give it a good screw. Always a good thing to do, put it in the hole and screw. And you've got a new length there. Toe straps are a cap strap style or traditional over the top. If you run cap strap, new for this year is this pebble grain grippy material. So what that does is that locks in on the toe of your boot and keeps this from slipping back. And then we remove the material here so that on toe side turns with this dragging in the snow. If it happens to, you don't lose any material there. Magnesium buckles with aluminum cages, so super lightweight, super durable. 3 different position accelerator here, and then the discs are a 4x4. So 2 different slots. You run these the length of your board, so you have pretty much an infinite adjustment here. If you have a 4x2 pattern, if you're running the 3-hole, that 3x3 pattern, you want to flip this horizontally, going toward edge to edge, and that will give you your different positions there. We also have an ICS compatible disc that you can purchase at c3-shop.com. Go on there and it'll fit any channel board. All Union base plates have a lifetime warranty along with the heel loops against breakage. All other parts have a 1-year warranty. If you ever have any problems, you can just email warranty@c3-worldwide.com, and those guys will hit you back and take care of you.